Welcome to Creole and Cajun Living with Bomb Cherry. In this video, I will be showing you how I make a pair of toddler suspenders. The items used will be listed in the description box below. Okay, so I know that you may be tired of hearing me say this, but preparation is important. How you prepare your fabrics will determine the quality of your product. So yes, wash your fabrics before doing anything, and thereafter you have to iron them. Okay, so I cut my fabric. I cut 2 at 22 inches long and 2.5 inches wide. I also cut out the back portion, which is also 2.5 inches wide, but this time only 4 to 5 inches long. I also cut out and added interfacing to each piece. Okay, so now I'm going to fold the pieces over right sides together and pin or clip them in place. I'm going to take it over to the machine and do a straight stitch from top to bottom. Okay, so then I'm just going to trim the seam allowance down just to make sure that it's not too bulky. Okay, so I want to turn my straps inside out. So I'm going to use the safety pin. I'm going to clip the safety pin on the seam allowance, and I'm going to slowly push the safety pin inside of the strap and work my way to the opposite end. And this will help you to flip your straps on the right side. At this point, I'm just going to iron the straps down flat. Now I'm going to top stitch all the way around each strap. And now it's time to add the hardware. Okay, so pay close attention to what I'm doing in the video so you will put the hardware on correctly. Okay, so now I'm showing you how to do the back side tab. Okay, so back to the machine, and now we're just going to stitch across all the portions in which we have already pinned together with a simple straight stitch across. Okay, so now it's time to deal with the back portion of the straps. Remember, this isn't from a pattern. I've created this myself, and therefore I'm kind of just trying to decide how to put this together. So I'm looking for the center point of the straps, and I place a pin through one and then through the other. Once the pin is in place, I then separate the two straps, creating a V pattern. Now I'm going to take this over to my machine and stitch straight across this area. Okay, so I've trimmed a little bit of that away, kind of made it even, and I'm going to clean it up a little bit as well. Okay, so here's the back piece. If you haven't already added the clip to it, this is how, and then you want to take this to the machine and stitch across. Okay, so now we're going to add the bottom strap to the top straps. So what I'm going to do is put right sides together, and I'm going to take this to my machine and do a straight stitch across. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is lock this into place. I'm going to take this to my machine and stitch right across this area on the back side, and that will keep everything pretty stable. Okay, so this is the finished product. You can adjust it by just simply moving this upwards, pulling this down. You make it shorter. You can make it longer by simply pulling this down and pulling this down. So you make it longer. Okay. And there you have it. I'm out to watch most of this video. Please hit the thumbs up. Share it with your family and friends. And don't forget to subscribe.